I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City.
So embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., known for his undefeated boxing record and lavish lifestyle, recently made a major real estate move, acquiring over 60 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, New York City, in a $42 million deal. This acquisition, part of a broader $10 billion real estate project, stands as one of the largest recent transactions in New York City's property market.
So Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also, money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive, though, but...
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Think they give them to him?
Yeah. Because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. There's all sorts of things that goes.
Yeah, you got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
Floyd Mayweather's interest in affordable housing is rooted in his difficult childhood, driving his dedication to supporting struggling families. His real estate firm, Vita Properties, has helped him build relationships with major industry players, growing his portfolio to include interests in notable buildings like Chicago's Aon Center and the Old Post Office. However, doubts have emerged about the legitimacy of his claimed New York real estate deals. Public property records do not confirm a full transfer of ownership, and experts believe Mayweather may have secured only a minority stake, possibly with options to increase his share later. Vita Properties has not released official details, raising questions about the accuracy and scope of Mayweather's real estate announcements and actual involvement. Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s business dealings have come under scrutiny due to his association with Jonah Rechnitz, a convicted felon involved in a federal corruption case. Rechnitz, a real estate developer and former associate of New York City Jail's union leader Norman Seabrook, pleaded guilty in 2016 to delivering a bribe to Seabrook and later became a cooperating witness in federal investigations. Mayweather has publicly credited Rechnitz as a key supporter in his business ventures, including real estate investments. One such claim involved a $42 million deal to acquire 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. However, property records show no evidence of a full transfer of ownership, suggesting Mayweather may have only secured a minority stake with potential for future expansion.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I gotta go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s transformation from a thrilling, offensive boxer to the persona of Money Mayweather marked a deliberate shift toward financial gain and self-promotion. While he was initially celebrated for his fast-paced, aggressive fighting style, he eventually adopted a more defensive technique, emphasizing his undefeated record and growing wealth. His rebranding included taking on the nickname Money, symbolizing his focus on building financial success alongside his boxing legacy. UFC commentator and podcast host Joe Rogan has explored Mayweather's career path and spending habits on an episode of The Joe Rogan Experience. Rogan highlighted Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle and ongoing participation in exhibition matches, suggesting these events help fund his luxurious spending. Rogan commented, "He spends so much money. If he's planning for the future, you've got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends."
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter, and he had a bunch of hand problems, to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my f***ing jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel or bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Rumors have surfaced suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may be facing financial difficulties, with claims that he is unable to leave Dubai due to unpaid debts. These allegations gained attention after Gervonta Davis, a former protege of Mayweather, hinted on social media that Mayweather was stuck in Dubai because of unfulfilled financial obligations. Boxing agent Rick Glazer also appeared to support these claims, implying that Mayweather's prolonged stay in Dubai could be tied to unresolved financial issues. However, it's important to treat these reports with caution. While some insiders have spoken publicly about Mayweather's alleged money troubles, there is little concrete evidence to confirm that he is being detained or held in Dubai due to debt. Mayweather has not publicly responded to these specific claims, leaving the actual state of his finances uncertain and unverified.
Speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather supposedly is held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this. And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul like 2 years ago said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
Reports have emerged suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. has, at times, acquired luxury goods without completing full payment, leading to disputes with vendors and creditors. A notable example occurred in 2021 when Leonard Suleimanov, owner of Lenzo & Company, filed a lawsuit against Mayweather. Suleimanov claimed that Mayweather purchased several high-end watches and jewelry pieces totaling over $4 million, but only made partial payments, leaving an outstanding balance of approximately $3.88 million. These spending patterns, characterized by significant purchases followed by incomplete payments, may suggest a risky approach to financial management. Maintaining a lavish lifestyle through credit and deferred payments can be precarious and may eventually strain relationships with creditors, potentially contributing to financial instability. Despite these issues, Mayweather has long been one of the highest-earning athletes in the world. His earnings per fight have often reached extraordinary levels. In his highly publicized 2017 bout against Conor McGregor, Mayweather reportedly made around $275 million, one of the largest single-event earnings in sports history. However, Mayweather has claimed he earned as much as $350 million in a single night, a figure that has drawn skepticism. Chael Sonnen, a former MMA fighter and commentator, has publicly questioned the accuracy of such statements, referencing reports that pegged Mayweather's earnings closer to $250 million. Sonnen dismissed the higher claims as exaggerated and primarily designed for publicity. While the exact figures may be unclear, it is evident that Mayweather's financial success has been heavily tied to his ability to promote and participate in blockbuster events. These discrepancies highlight the broader challenges of verifying financial claims within the boxing industry.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
It's cool. It's cool.
yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
You know, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.